Let's get it rocking, man. So Swamp and Casey J was the first battle set off tonight.
Easy.
And
easy money.
It was the equivalent of Portland versus Lakers game 1, Houston versus Lakers game 1, where fucking favorite team loses in the beginning, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, this series is in trouble now! Oh no!"
It's over.
But the series was still in control. Let's take it up. Take from the top. People, what do you guys think of Swamp and Casey J's battle? The Swamp got his dumbass kill, says Juan. JR says Casey destroyed Swamp. She had hard stumble and an ABC skip. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the third because y'all get rich dollars hell for the alphabet, but y'all hear like Casey had she won all 3 rounds. She lost the third at the very least, guys.
I love how Francis saying y'all. Meanwhile, he was the one that was dragging his fellow Bronx native all across the screen.
Get him.
You can't drag one alphabet scheme and then praise it the other way around because it's on a different league. It's on by a different gender. And we're not doing that.
Hers was better.
Swamp was Rob, says Hardcore Flavor. Casey J lost the third.
Rob, that's kind of
Swamp got jerked, says Hardcore Flavor.
Yo.
Wow.
Boy, get that hate out your heart.
I genuinely believe there's going to be revisionist history on this battle when it drops.
See, y'all just love to keep robbing the women of these victories. No, y'all got away with Couture. Y'all not gonna get away with no other battle.
Listen,
she won, period.
Casey won.
Swamp's punches was not landing. Swamp's punches were weak. Y'all know his punches were not landing. Even when he was going on the misogynist bars, which men love to hear those, they was not landing. Nobody was feeling what Swamp was saying. Stop.
Yeah, I gotta keep it real fast. That brother was not saying a damn thing worth a listen to. Like he ain't bring no punches, he ain't bring no schemes, he ain't bring no wordplay. Like it was some of the most simple material that I've ever heard. Now
he said he lost.
Now on the flip side,
no, he lost.
Watching it on the flip side, watching this battle, I gotta say, man, in Casey's first round, she was slipping on a lot of ice patches there. I was like, are we gonna get a choke in the first round? What's going on here, Casey? But by the middle of the first round, she got it together.
Game 1 nerves, game 1 nerves.
Absolutely. She's the first person out the gate. She's the first one spitting bars, so she got to set the night off. I get it. Once she shook those nerves off, man, she took full control of the battle. And the best part about Swamp in this battle was the fact that he had an Army fatigue blazer on. The brother put himself together. You know what I'm saying? He looked decent for the battle. But other than that, the man ain't bring nothing except coon noon, and you can put it for sale side by the coon noon and all that. Like he had nothing, man, nothing at all.
I told y'all them bars wasn't gonna work. Just sitting there and call her all different kinds of ways you can call somebody a bitch, and it's not gonna work. If that's all you got for 3 rounds, it's not gonna work. But Swamp said he lost. He should have tightened up. He should have had more because Casey came with bars. Okay.
Yeah, Swamp said he learned more than he lost. So
I got a clip here.
He takes that to the next battle. Let's go.
Yeah, let me get that revved up. But no, you keep talking when I get it revved up.
Yeah, man. I was just really, really, really surprised because they had more than enough time to write for this battle. And in, both of their face-offs, he's just like, you're just going to rap better than me, but I'm going to do everything else better than you. And he didn't do anything else better than her. He didn't perform better. He didn't have better vocal projection. He didn't have better stage presence. Like, he didn't have better wordplay. He didn't have better delivery. He didn't have anything that was better than his.
He was bad.
Yeah,
he was bad. He was bad. He was bad.
He was bad.
It just was not good. It was not a good Swamp. It wasn't a Swamp that took this battle for real seriously. And he knows he didn't. Like he coasted through, but in actuality, he got killed because of that.
Yeah, man. Casey was walking around him, looking all comfortable, bumping him.
Get comfortable.
Doing all this and that. And it's like, Swamp, did you really come to the battle with this material? Like, I was tripping, man. And, I see 116 was like, people were being biased as far as like the reactions and all that stuff, but he didn't give anyone anything to react to. Like
y'all wasn't reacting in the chat. Come on.
He didn't give anyone anything to react to.
I be lurking. Nobody was.
I got the numbers. I got the numbers. He did win the 3rd round by the chat. So
all right.
It's not a 30. contrary to popular belief by the numbers.
To me.
Still got Smith.
I didn't vote for him to win that third. So to me, it was a 30.
Let's listen to Swamp here. Yeah, what he has to say about his loss.
Learned a lot from a lot of niggas because I fuck up where I pull up on the scene. I don't know niggas, so I don't fuck with niggas. Surf showed me love the minute I pulled up. K-Shine showed me love and this, that, third. I learned more than I lost. She got in there and did her thing. When she came in there and said, Swamp, my outfit messed up, this, that, and the third, whoop, the whoop. I was like, all right, now you shitting me. She got in there and rapped her ass off. I like it. I wanted the L to see who really fuck with Swamp and who don't. Bro, like, this fucking 2K, bro. You win some, you lose some. I learned a lot. Like, I don't consider it as a loss. Yo, man, can't be.
I think they gave you the...
I like that. I like that a lot. He pretty much said, I needed this loss to know who fuck with Swamp and who doesn't.
Come on, bro.
But I'm not gonna lie to your face and say you won when you didn't.
But you know, people, but there's real life fan bases. There's real life grown men lying to their favorite battle rappers out here. So he needs it, or he needs the people that are gonna hold him accountable. That's pretty much what he's saying. He's like, I like this, and not a lot of people are open to that accountability. So I respect it.
I mean, you know, when
because a lot of other battlers would just block you.
I mean, when he came to the URL, his whole thing was, I'm from South Carolina. I'm not clicking up with nobody. I don't rock with none of you cats. I don't want to be friends with none of you. Well, if you're only sparring and talking to people who are on your level or below, how are you supposed to get greater? How are you supposed to get tips from anyone? How are you supposed to improve your game? And I think he finally learned this weekend. I've been battling competition that's been on my level or below, and I've been looking decent. He hasn't been looking amazing. Let's keep it 100. From Don Marino to Twerk to Ace Amin, like all those battles got little stories all around.
We're going back in time now.
No, I'm just saying all those stories got things all around them to where
you see what he's doing, right? You see what he's doing?
He won, but to me, he wasn't like spectacular or amazing, but he won those battles. But now you're in this game, you're battling this young lady who came fully prepared, who's been sparring with legends on her side of the fence, with Official and with Jazz. So she's learning things. She learned from her loss versus Coffee. So now Swamp has learned, I too need to seek counsel of those that are better than I. So Swamp, I hope you take all of their advice. I hope you start rubbing shoulders with these guys and take yourself up another level.
This sounds like a Kings and Queens overreaction to me, to go back in time and say Swamp wasn't amazing all his past battles.
That's man, we're not gonna
hold on, chat.
We're not about to do all that.
Chat.
No,
Was Swamp amazing in all his past battles?
Give it to him because he just lost. No, I'm not about to do that.
So he was amazing in those past battles.
This is overreaction time.
Really
overreaction time.
He was really good.
Thank you, Tata. Thank you, 116. No, he won, but circumstances, those battles are no battles that you guys are going back to. And this is a man who said he had six. Hold on, Fred. Let me get this off. Right. He had 6 rounds for Twerk, right?
All right.
Twerk came, shat the bed, and instead of applying pressure and snapping this man's neck, he went with the 3 rounds that were his weakest rounds. Any vet would have told you, take full advantage and kill this dude. Put him under the dirt. This is what I'm saying. He needs to link up with other guys who's going to give him the right advice to take things to the next level. How do you not put Twerk under the ground and he's choking in 2 rounds? You choose to go with your weakest material. That's crazy.
I want to just point this out. His battle versus Twerk was one of the highest replayed battles on the app. So people playing that body in a lot.
People love to see Twerk choke in a lot. All right, they love to see that. Okay, they love to see it.
About Twerk losing, not Swamp winning.
Come on, brother.
We're not about to do this today. We focus. All right, we talk about Swamp and Casey, and Swamp did not do good, so he lost.
All right, I want to say about this one thing about Swamp, and then we'll go on to the next battle. People see something special in him that he kind of sees in himself, but there's levels that he won't be able to see if people don't show him the peaks of it, or like people won't show him what the valley looks like, right? They need to kind of lift him above the fence and say, look, this is what you can see when somebody is lifting you up. That's why all these OGs serve Arsenal, Murder Mook, Loaded Lux. All these guys have said, I fuck with Swamp. You know how hard it is to get the Murder Mook and Loaded Lux to tune into a young battle rapper, let alone give you props on camera? That alone skyrockets your stock. So a lot of guys look up to Swamp. I think now is the perfect opportunity for him to stop this rah-rah bully shit. Like, it worked out in the beginning for him. He got his wins. And I'll say this, he caught his lick before he needed to catch it. Because had this been T-Top, T-Top wouldn't be staying on no rounds, and T-Top would probably have ended a career that night.
Well, he would have come harder against T-Top, let's be real. But, yeah.